Good morning, everyone. I want to stop my autofocus. Yes, please. Okay. Um, we are back with another journal with me video because I just woke up and I have some hair dye on my hair, and I cannot do much because I cannot put my glasses on right now, and so I thought, you know what, let's just decorate for the next journal prompts from my challenge. Look at this funny mug. I don't know if you can see it right now. Maybe I need to show you later that it has like this really melancholic looking moon, which really fits me. Oh. So today's prompt is Halloween memes, right? Is today the 19th? Oh yeah, it is. All right. So I had found two on Pinterest that I liked, and this one says, I don't like clowns. Why? Do they scare you? No, they taste funny. Yeah, that's some stupid shit, but I thought it was one of the funniest that I have seen. I mean, people are producing a lot of memes, but not all of them are funny. Or, well, it's up to your personal humor if you find it funny or not, right? But sometimes there are things that I find funny and some things I don't. Which, yeah, makes sense after what I just said. My brain is not fully here yet, but well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is for the next day prompt, the dark poetry prompt. I love dark poetry. I love everything dark. I mean, not like you haven't expected that, but I mean, I love this really deep melancholic feeling. I mean, I was always a melancholic child, but there is like a certain pain that you feel for life, for living, and the world and everything, and it's like it gives you this really bitter feeling in your chest, and you feel like it's almost like heartache, you know, like when someone disappoints you or you're sad. I don't know, but I'm so accustomed to that feeling, or I'm so, not say addicted to that feeling, but kinda, you know. That's just who I am, I guess. I don't know. The problem is that I'm always sad. Like, I'm always sad. Always. Even when I make jokes and laugh. Joking and laughing is my, like a psychological way to cope, you know? Like, I learned from a young age that I cannot show my feelings, so I would just make jokes and laugh all the time. And this is what I do to this day. This is why no one understands me, because apparently I never show my true self. So it's really hard for me to open up to someone. Oh, yeah. When I saw that this actor made a Dracula show, I could not resist to watch it. I really liked him in The Tudors and in some psycho movies, and he was a really sexy vampire. I love that show. Binged it in like a few hours. I was really sad when it was over. Okay. Halloween memes, but we only have two, so we have to come up with something that fits a ghost, and I'm pretty sure someone sent me stickers of Pennywise. I'm not exactly sure who it was, but I remember the stickers. I just have to find them. Those are all the stickers that you guys sent to me. I always keep them in one place until I need them. Yeah, look at this. But I know there are more. Someone sent me like horror themed stickers, like with Michael Myers, and could be my homie Spooky Beans, but I'm not sure. Don't want to say something wrong. Happy Halloween. That's cute. I really like this one. I put this here outside. Oh wait, there's another Pennywise. There. Yeah. Maybe this one. Yeah. So I have not much of a plan of what I'm about to do here. You know, this is just I just printed out those things, but that's all I really know. So if I do it like that, there's only black and there's red. So how about I which washi tapes would fit here? Something red and black, obviously. I wish I had some blood dripping washi tape. I once had a sample from someone, but I ran out of it, and I loved it so much. I wish I could still have it. This will be hard. I guess I just go with my usual crosses then. And some red, maybe? Where's the red? Here. Wait a second. I have also this red that Sage sent to me, and it's a bit darker. I'm gonna use that one. Well, it's a little bit dark in here. Nah. Dark is good. Since red is already here, I balance it out on the bottom. For me, balance is important when it comes to colors and distribution of the items on the page. I don't know if you ever noticed, but I don't know why. I think it started all with Gaia Online, where you have an avatar, which you have a little figurine, and you can play games to earn the currency to dress them up, to buy them clothes. And in this community, there's much attention on how you design your avatar with the millions of items that we have. And back in the day, there were contests, you know, and so only the ones who had like the most balanced out, you know, where everything was really nice, only they would win, right? So this is kind of like a weird tick that I have. You know, when women wear like a black dress and red shoes, and they are saying the red shoes are a statement piece, right? Like a single statement piece. I cannot understand that sentiment. Like, it doesn't look good. At least she needs to have a red purse, you know, to go along, to balance it out, or something red in her hair, or a scarf, or something, or maybe fingernails painted red. I cannot understand only red shoes. That doesn't make any sense to me. All right. I hope you understand my sentiment. I guess so. I guess you understand. Do I make it like this? But that's a little bit weird. There's something missing. We need to darken it up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do, have that cheap paper streamer, because I don't have solid black washi tape anymore. I just take 2 strips. I really miss solid black washi tape. But I don't even know where I bought it and where I can find it again. I need to check Etsy, maybe. So I just use those paper streamers because the paper is not good enough to handle markers. So I couldn't just draw. Wait a second, this must go. I cannot just draw black because it would bleed through the other side. So this is why I use paper streamers. Can 100% recommend. They're so cheap, right? And we glue things in with like glue all the time, so it's not like it would be like overly inconvenient. Yeah, that looks better, right? And I know a lot of people have different ways to glue in things. Sometimes I see people who only do this, and then when it's here, they are starting to glue the corners, which makes no sense to me. This is why I always have scrap paper, and I make sure that I just go over all the, you know, the lines, the cuts of this paper, and then everything fits perfectly. You know, sometimes when you watch a journal with me video from a different person who does things way different than you do, you're like, why the fuck do you not make this more efficient? Like every person thinks that they have figured out the best method of what they're doing, right? And I realized that after I complained that my mom is one of those people who is always telling me how to do things, you know, and it was really annoying to me. I realized that I am the same. You know, when people say, oh, you become like your mother, you know? I guess it's true. I noticed that I also have judgment. But then I was thinking about this topic. If it's like truly like a deadly sin or whatever, you know. It's not. It's like, I guess, normal, right? So, to judge. Like, there are some people who always say, we need to let go of our ego and whatnot, but are we really still humans if we didn't have ego? You know, that's a really deep question. I'm not a big fan of people who say we should get rid of our egos. I'm totally spiraling off this topic right now in my brain. My brain is already somewhere else. Sometimes I think I have ADD because I think about so many topics at once and jump back and forth all the time. Isn't there a witchcraft festivity that happens really soon? Maybon, I think. When does it start? On the 21st? Where did I read it? Yeah, I was wondering if I'm gonna do something. Ever since I moved into this new apartment, I have set up an altar space, but I haven't done anything at all. Except for like giving offerings to my deities, but that's pretty much it. So I was wondering. Lately I have been thinking about like baking a lot. I love to bake like cookies and stuff. So I was wondering if I could bake some bread and make like some kind of like a harvest altar space setup. I don't know. Because I need to thank the universe for my abundance. I feel very secure right now. Which I didn't. A few months back, I was literally like a train wreck. I was I was thinking that I'm gonna die on the streets or whatever, you know. When it wasn't set in stone yet that I would move here and have a place with my brother. And oh my God, I was so unstable. Every day I thought of killing myself. But everything turned out fine. And now I live in this apartment and I cannot even believe that I live here. I have like hot water everywhere. Like I have a washing machine and I have a dishwasher, which I have never had before. Yeah, this is like this luxury that I encounter is like something that I haven't felt ever, you know, like, I mean, for you, a dishwasher and a washing machine is maybe normal, but for me, it wasn't. I didn't even have functioning heaters. All my pipes were clogged. My toilet didn't flush properly. Like, I lived in really bad conditions, but I didn't realize it in my depression. I was like, oh, I deserve all of this. This is my house. I deal with this shit, right? But now I realize that I lived unworthy. Like it wasn't. Don't want to say inhumane, but at times it was, and like it was really strange. Now that I realize that you can live so much better, you know, like what other people think is normal is not normal for everyone. Like it's so weird. Like that my heaters are not dripping, or that there is like stable hot water in the shower, or that I have a balcony, you know, like all of those things are so, I feel like a princess, basically. I feel like a princess since I haven't had all of those things before. But I guess I would trade it all back if I could have Schmeek again, I guess. Schmeek was what made me survive in my previous living conditions, right? Yeah. Maybe we could say that. And now without her, I feel very lost. I guess I overly care for my brother and cook every day because I need something, you know, like like something that I can care about or care for. Okay, I guess we have this. You know, yesterday I made this collage and it's really nice. It even has this wax seal, but I don't have many pages left, and I'm afraid that if I fill 4 pages every day, I think I will not make it to the 31st. So I try to you know, I want to leave myself some space for writing, otherwise I don't get anything out of my brain, you know. So the dark poetry. This one is a quote by Edgar Allan Poe. It says, "The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends and where the other begins. Indeed, my friend, indeed. You know what would fit? Some lace. Yesterday I found a really nice lace online, like of a print, you know. Let me see if I can find that one. In the prints folder, lace. I print this really quick. I don't know how loud this is. I hope it's not too loud. But this could have like a kind of like a gothic vibe, you know, like a romantic gothic, sad, melancholic November fog type. You know what vibes I'm talking about. But that's exactly what I love. And I kinda imagine my whole November to be like that. I mean, in terms of journaling, I have this journal, and I made this collage here because this is exactly the parts that like speak to me. My clothing is like this. I watch a lot about haunted houses, gothic sadness. This is like, but this as a journal cover is just lame. So I was wondering, how could I decorate this journal? And I have saved like a bunch, like a big bunch of like beautiful images from Pinterest. And this whole journal will probably have nothing colorful, probably. I plan on making it all like dark, you know, in terms of decoration, because I feel like that. I feel like a romantic vampire or something like that. Maybe because I'm writing vampire fan fictions right now. I turned my favorite band into vampires, but one of them is a hybrid between a witch and a vampire. Obviously, it's Minami, of course. I mean, you have seen this man's picture in my journals all the time for like the past 4 years. So yeah, he's a hybrid, and because of that, he faces a lot of problems. And obviously, it's the struggle that he faces with not being like the others, you know, accepting that he has different purpose in life than his friends. And yeah. Oh my god, cutting this out. I mean, I should cut this out a lot more neat, but I am too lazy. So since the paper is white, it doesn't really matter. But if I blacken it with ink, then it matters. So as long as it's like this, it doesn't matter. How? Nah. Better if this was in the corner. Yeah, maybe. I guess I should have turned this black and white because it has like a yellow color to it. But I guess it doesn't matter too much. This washi tape has a little yellow stain to it as well. It was, I guess, yellowed in the sun or in daylight. Maybe I can balance this out together, you know? If I put this here, We could put more black paper strips over here. What do you think? I mean, you cannot answer me right now. I try to channel your answer. I felt that you agree with me, so. I don't know what else to tell you, really. I hope that you like my prompts this year. I mean, I have put in some generic stuff because it needs to be like made for a broad variety of people, right? Also, some people who are not goth, people who are normal but enjoy Halloween, right? So try to come up with like interesting prompts, but you know, in the end, every year is the same. It's really hard to figure out what to do. But nonetheless, I like to have that challenge. I love to see your people's entries. I mean, because you know, you don't have to just decorate your journal, right? You can tackle the prompt in whichever way you want. You can paint something, you can draw, you can write poetry or story. You can just write about the topic in itself without decorating anything. You could, I don't know, you can basically do everything you want. Like for one prompt, I made a video. I mean, I didn't specifically made it on that day, I had that video already from like the haunted music figurines in my city. But I posted it for this prompt on that day because it seemed fitting. So a video is okay too. If we had the prompt of graveyards or cemeteries and you would post a picture of your local cemetery at night or whatever, that would be fine too. That would be a perfect entry for this prompt, you know, like I know it's supposed to be a journaling challenge, but you know, if I confine everything to just journaling, then I stop our creativity. So if you feel like doing something else on that day, then just do. Yeah, it's not like I would bite your head off. I want you to have fun. That's like the whole purpose of this shit. I mean, even if I call it a challenge, you know. I guess it just started like that, but it's not like that anymore. Maybe I could rebrand Paper Halloween into something else, like call it Halloween prompts instead of challenge. What do you think? I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter, but I could. You know, I want everyone to enjoy it, even if they are not artists, you know. Some people make really amazing art pieces for each prompt, which I blow my mind, you know. Like, I cannot even come close to my own prompts, you know, in that way. But I really enjoy seeing those. But you don't have to. You can just simply put one picture in or one sticker, you know, if you want to, and keep it minimalist. It's totally fine. So because some people gave me comments about, oh, I don't have so much materials, I don't have so many stickers, you know, and I'm saying you don't have to have those, you know, just be a little bit creative. That's all we need. Should I blacken? Yeah. Come. Let's do that, okay? We put some fresh black onto this. This will now be super black, like mega. And then, what will we do? Maybe we write over it with a white pen? Do you think it will work? I mean, the question is, will it bleed? Let's try. I have never done this before, so... How do I do this so that this is not... Second layer of washi tape that I usually don't use, I guess, to protect the other one. Is this a siren out there? You know those catastrophe sirens? The long ones. I swear there's one out there. Why? No. What's happening outside? We do have test runs, of course, but they have already been made this year. There shouldn't be any siren of that kind. Unless Godzilla just came out of the ocean, or I don't know, war broke out. I guess. That's so strange. It is like actually pretty creepy. I guess fits the season. So this looks almost like too colorful for my taste, but this looks nice. I just wonder if we can actually write with white on it. I think we can. I hope so. I do this because it will stain my hand, you know. So I guess here we have it. Here are the Halloween memes and the dark poetry. And what I will do is, for this prompt, I will write my own poetry and I will put it here. Yep. I mean, writing poetry is easy. I mean, you just have to speak from your heart, right? So that's what I will do for this prompt. I guess that's all for now. I should go and wash out my hair dye. And I hope you had fun watching it, although I talked about some deep topics. Oh yeah, this page got ripped in a fit of anger. So I decided to do something with that, you know. Yeah. Happens sometimes. And I started to play Sunhaven. It's such a cute game. Like, it's kind of like Stardew Valley but witchy, and lots of magic is involved, and it's really, really amazing. But after 4 days, I had already played through the whole content and I reached all goals, and there wasn't anything to do for me anymore besides marrying an NPC. So, which is her. I have to wait for the update, and I hope it will come before Christmas. They have like a whole Halloween themed city, like a dark carnival themed city, and I love it so much. Love it so much. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will make a flip through on Halloween day after I finish the last prompt. Okay? Bye bye.